I'm going to demo here what we would deploy for the city of San Antonio. This would be the dashboard of the city of San Antonio where all current alerts would be curated. And here's where you can create an alert and have it published to the San Antonio alert map, which is your dedicated GIS alert map with its own URL and in fact a QR code that can be published to various city literature websites, and people can scan that and go directly to this city map of all the current alerts. I also want to draw your attention to what we would deploy within the San Antonio command center. Here we've come up with a concept of deploying separate, what we call admin commands, one for CPS Energy, one for San Antonio Water System, and in fact the Public Works as well. Now, these accounts are their own accounts, their own separate accounts, and they can have their own separate logins. Let's say if you're in the Public Works, we can log in from here, and this would be the Public Works dashboard with their own alerts and messages, and indeed their own alert map, which they can publish relevant things in respect of what goes on with Public Works. So just for the minute, let's go back to the San Antonio City Command itself. So here we are in the city of San Antonio, and I'd like to draw your attention to how it would work in relation to the integration and the coordination between the various public agencies that's shown before. So here we have a template repository, and in this template repository we've saved up and we've created a series of different type of alerts that would be applicable to not only the city but various departments within the city. So let's take, for example, a boil water notification. Now this can in fact be sent out by SAWS or the city itself, but let's say you created a nice template, and let's have a look at what that looks like. We've pre-done this, we've created a nice template here, and we've got the option of sending it to various San Antonio First to Know groups, and I'll just describe that in a bit. Here are your CAP headers, urgency, severity, status, and here is this boil water notification. And by the way, we can even add different languages, as many languages as you like, and in this case I've just added Spanish to show you how the same alert can be sent in multiple languages. And here is a nice picture and what have you. Now what's interesting here is that you can create this alert in your command center and then share this template with CPS Energy, obviously the water source, or even Public Works. It's up to you. But once you share it with, say, for example, SAWS and click share, that means when they log into their account, they can access this particular template, they can edit it, and they can send it just the same and have it posted to their dedicated alert map. So that's quite a nice feature that's available. But let's take a particular alert that's useful to send out, and let's send out this schools out, kids are about alert. But before I do that, I just want to show you how we've created the groups. So within the system, we've decided that one way to have various First to Know groups is to actually place First to Know groups on the 4 points of the compass: north, south, east, and west. Now, just to give you some idea, and again, it may not be the correct location, we've sort of located the east group in this particular area over here, which for purposes of the demo, obviously it can be moved, etc. But we're saying the city itself is divided up into north, south, east, and west. And in fact, you can therefore send alerts only to those particular groups that you send, or to all the groups, in which case people who have joined that group will get it. But of course, people that go to your alert map will see it no matter which group they're in. So let's go ahead quickly here and send the alert for kids about, because I know that schools are going to be breaking up soon for the summer break. And so we have this alert, and I can just type San Antonio here. It's just a location, and you'll notice that a pin gets appended to the map, and that's good enough. It just gives people a sense of, okay, kids are about. And we're going to send this to all the First to Know groups, right? So it doesn't matter what First to Know group you're in. The kids are out and about. We want to make sure that people are aware. It's expected. It's maybe moderate. Let's change that. It's just good advice. We can even put a nice URL here if you wish, so a title and then the URL. It's a warning, but we can decide whether it's a warning, incident notification, or geo survey. So that's possible. And then we call it school zone, but really it just puts a picture of the school. And so we've said here, schools will be closing, kids will be out and about, watch out. And here we can describe it a bit more and add a picture if we like. So let's go ahead and add a picture. And so here is just a simple picture to be aware. And we can decide to expire this alert. So this alert will automatically expire in 14 days, or if we decide 7 days, or even 30 days, quite all right. So let's leave it for 14 days for now. And once we're comfortable with everything, we can continue. You'll note this is how the alert will look on your phone, and you can just double check that everything is correct. And once you're happy, just click Send Alert. And that alert is on its way. Now, I don't know if you heard that, but that was the alert being received on my phone. And here in Australia, I joined the First to Know group in San Antonio. Anyone can join the group from anywhere in the world, and obviously they'll be alerted. So let's have a look at what's taken place. So if we go to the alert map right here and copy the URL, open a new browser window, and you'll notice what's happened here. So I've created this with a nice banner, put a current alerts, put the city logo there, and here it is. It's a warning, school's out, kids are about. There's a contextual information on the map with a pin. And once you click this, you'll go through to the alert itself. And here it is, schools will be closing for the summer. The city of San Antonio, sent by the city, that will link through to the city website, so we always know where it's come from. And there are no updates at the moment. And so this is a very nice warning about schools being closing soon. And of course, if people get that, they can quite easily share it to their own social media pages and what have you. And this will now be on your dedicated alerts map. And in fact, people can be notified using this feature here, which you can subscribe anonymously to desktop notifications for when alerts go out. So that's another option, another way for people to get the alert. Other than that, they can join the group, and we have a link here which people are shown what to do, how to join the group. They download the app, they go to My Groups, they can zoom out, they can tap the pin to join. It's free, and it's importantly anonymous. So that's another way to receive the First to Know alert. So let's have a look at how we imagine this working. So at the moment, this is the current San Antonio website. And what we propose is that there would be some sort of link on the website to go through to the dedicated alert map. In a way, it's another way to connect with the city of San Antonio when it comes to current alerts, warnings, incident notifications. Here we've just mocked up a banner which could be scrolling or static. It could be placed here or wherever. But clicking that will take you directly through to the dedicated alert map that I just demonstrated. So that would go straight through to this page here, and people would get that alert